Social science. Social science is a broad field of study that examines human society, social behavior, and various structures that make up our social world. It covers a wide range of disciplines, each with its own approach and method for understanding human interactions and societies. Some of the primary branches of social science include sociology, psychology, anthropology, economics, political science, geography, and history. Sociology is the study of society, social institutions, and relationships among individuals within a society. It looks at how structures, cultures, and norms shape behaviors. Psychology is the study of human behavior and mental processes, including how individuals think, feel, and act. It can focus on individuals or groups, and often intersect with other social sciences like sociology. Anthropology is the study of human societies, cultures, and their development. Anthropology is often involved in comparing different cultures and understanding how human beings adapt to their environments. Economics is the study of production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Economics analyze how people and societies make choices about resource allocation and how those choices affect broader society. Political science is the study of politics, government systems, and political behavior. It explores how power is distributed and exercised within societies, as well as how laws and policies shape social structures. Geography is the study of the Earth's physical features and human society's relationship to these features. It looks at the spatial patterns, environmental impacts, and the ways in which humans interact with the physical environment. And history is the study of past events and their effects on the present and future. Historians often analyze how political, social, and cultural events shape the development of societies. Social science research uses both qualitative and quantitative methods to understand human behavior. Researchers might use surveys, interviews, experiments, and observational studies to gather data, and then apply various theoretical frameworks to analyze that data. Let's talk about each brand individually. First is sociology. Sociology is the study of society, social institutions, and the relationship among individuals within those institutions. It seeks to understand how social structures, relationships, and behaviors influence people's lives, behaviors, and interactions. Sociology investigates everything from small group dynamics to large-scale social changes, focusing on patterns of behavior, norms, and values that govern social life. Let's talk about key aspects of sociology. Social structures refer to the organized pattern of social relationship and institution that shape society. This includes institutions like family, education, and the economy. Sociologists study how these structures influence individual behavior, group dynamics, and social norms. Culture encompasses the shared beliefs, values, customs, and practices that are passed down from generation to generation. It includes both material culture, for example, artifacts, food, and clothing, and non-material culture, for example, values and ideologies. Sociologists examine how culture influences behavior, identities, and social cohesion. Socialization is the process by which individuals learn and internalize the norms, values, and behaviors expected of them by society. This process begins at a young age and continues throughout life. Agents of socialization include family, school, peer groups, and mass media. Social institutions are established systems of patterns of social behavior organized around particular purpose. Key social institutions include family, education, religion, economy, and government. Family is the primary unit of socializing children and providing emotional and material support. Education is the institution that teaches knowledge, skills, and social norms. Religion is the system of beliefs that shape normal values and social behavior. Economy is the system by which goods and services are produced, distributed, and consumed. And finally, government is the political system through which laws are made and enforced. Social stratification. This refers to the hierarchy arrangement of individuals or groups in society based on the factors like wealth, income, race, education, and power. Sociologists study how these systems of inequality shape opportunities and access to resources, as well as how they contribute to the social conflict and cohesion. Sociologists also examine how societies evolved over time. Social change can result from many factors, including technological advancements, political movements, economic shifts, and cultural shifts. Sociologists study both the causes and consequences of social change. Deviance and social control. Deviance refers to the behaviors or actions that violate social norms. Sociologists investigate why certain behaviors are considered deviant in some cultures and not in others, and how societies enforce conformity through social control mechanisms like laws, norms, and sanctions. Theory in sociology. These are several major theoretical perspectives in sociology that guide researchers in analysis. Some of the most important include functionalism, conflict theory, symbolic interactionism, and feminist theory. Let's look at them one by one. Functionalism. It views society as a complex system of interrelated parts working together to maintain stability and order. Conflict theory emphasizes the role of power inequality in sharing social relationships and structures. It argues that society is marked by conflict between different groups, particularly those with unequal access to resources. Symbolic interactionism focuses on the meaning and symbols that people create through social interactions. It emphasizes how individuals and groups define and interpret their world. And lastly, the feminist theory examines the role of gender in shaping social structures, norms, and inequalities, emphasizing the importance of gender power relations. Research methods in sociology. Sociologists use both qualitative and quantitative research methods to gather data and draw conclusions. Common research methods include surveys, interviews, participant observation, and experiments. Surveys are questionnaires used to collect data from a large group of people. Interviews are direct conversations with individuals to explore their experiences and perspectives. Participant observation is observing people in their natural environment, often as a participant in the group being studied. and experiments are controlled studies designed to test hypotheses in a structured setting. To conclude, sociology provides valuable insights into the ways societies operate and how individuals and groups interact. It helps to understand social issues like inequality, racism, poverty, and crime, and it can contribute to social policies aimed to improve society. Thank you for listening to this podcast on social science and sociology. Until next time, curiosity adventures through the fields of science.